What's up YouTube, Skater BOB3 here. Today I'm here to show you guys a deck I've been test playing, and I'm really liking the deck. It's really explosive, it can OTK, and it has a lot of plays. Yeah, as you see above, it's called Tefnuit 0. Well, I know I have not seen anybody build this deck. All I've been seeing is Tefnuit, Teledad, or the Tefnuit, whatever whoever calls it. And I was like looking at the deck, and it has plays, but it doesn't swarm as the field as fast as 0, and with 0, it can have multiple dark holes because it's absolute 0, and it has a lot of good plays that I'm liking with the deck, and it has more plays than Tefnuit, because with Tefnuit, it runs a lot. It depends on the build. A lot of them run a lot of tribute fighters, so you have to run 3 Tefnuit, and I don't like it with 2 of the Roto card, and I think that's a really consistent build. With the 0 build I have put together, it's been testing really consistent, and I'm liking it a lot. Let's get into the deck. Obviously, the strat is you gotta run it. Search out your Destiny heroes, your 2 Destiny Hero militias, you gotta run. 2 Diamond Dudes, and I'm really liking Doomlord. The reason I put Doomlord in here, one, I like to have 5 targets because you run 3 Destiny draws. A lot of people run like maybe 3, maybe 4 Destiny targets, but with the 5th adds more consistency. And the reason why I run 2 Diamond Dudes is because you run a lot of normal spells, and the Doomlord puts in a lot of work. Yes, I cannot attack that turn, but Doomlord can just get around those big monsters I can't solve for just 2 turns to just OTK and go off the turn after I use that effect. Next, only 2 Tefnuit. The reason why only 2, because I'm not liking 3. I think 2 is a perfect number, and only run the Roto card you run. So 2 is a perfect number, and the reason why I like this, one thing I don't like about the teleport one, you have to have a like, if you go Destiny draw on, let me go special, teleport, sync, or you go and then do that, and then go remove from Mally, and then teleport again. With this, I like to go Diva, and then go to another Diva, sync with this, and sync with Mally. I used only 2 cards in my hand instead of using 3, and have more options in for plays. And this does not revolve around like, I tribute and then bring out normal. I don't like that at all. That's the other thing I like about that deck. That helps less inconsistent to deck, so this helps make a more consistent version of not running normal at all. Not focusing around the tribute, just focusing around spamming the field. For the boss monsters, 1 Dark Arm Dragon, 1 Gores, and 1 BLS, and if you count Caius as boss monster. You run these boss monsters, BLS is live a lot because this is a light and you search it out, and you run Thunder King, so that's why. And Dark Arm's really consistent in this build because you're running lights and waters. It makes the deck a lot, you control the graveyard so much, and with Miracle Fusion, it helps remove the dark side of your grave to drop that a lot faster. That's what I'm liking about this deck a lot. So next, the double Thunder King. You gotta run Thunder King in this format. The card is amazing. So double Tour Guy, because you can run 2, and then you're one second, I wish you could run this at 3 still, but yeah, I'm running this for, and I'm running a 1 Night Assailant to help the 1/3 tour guy, this other tour guy that's going to be dead, more alive, to help to make it more consistent. A lot of people will cut the Assailant or Tour Bus out and just only run double tour guy and Assailant, but after testing, I feel that it was dead a lot, and I lost a lot of games, so I would rather have the extra live tour guide. Plus, a lot of people are not running Fight Failure anymore, and I'm right now testing without it. I miss it sometimes, but sometimes I don't, but I feel that I might end up putting Fight Failure back in. A lot of people are not looking anymore, so now this can go off, search second, but now you have a dead tour guy. A lot of reasons why people only ran this, because people run failures now, but a lot of people couldn't failure. This is going to be, you have to run this or a bust now. So next, triple Diva, you got to run triple for Water Engine. These I don't run Spike Gilman or any other ones. I'm only liking the Diva. So, because sometimes, like, I just summon, don't use the effect at all, because I don't want them wasting a Max C. Like, they'll play Max C, but then they only draw 1 card. But, I was playing the one guy, I go with Diva, and I had no effect. And, because he went, and he's like, oh, and I just sink. And he had Max C in hand, but he didn't want to drop it, and I won because of that. Because he took it back, and I was like, okay, I don't care, because he's like, oh, you're not using effect, because he just assumed that, and he should just dropped it, because I don't know. People are weird like that, but so. And people not running Veilor that much, this is like a lot more broken. And last but not least for tuners, one play spreader zombie. Next, triple D-Jaw, because you gotta run it with the lore and double poly duality. It's the other thing I like about this deck. The Tefnuit Teledad deck, they don't have poly duality. The reason why you run poly duality because it helps make the zero deck a lot more consistent. You can just grab your Miracle Fusion and stuff like this. This is never conflicted yet. And because if you run a D-Teleport, this conflicts then. So that's why I like this deck, because then you run 6 draw power cards pretty much, and with Destiny here on Diamond Dude, you just hit this, and then you still special that turn, play another route and stuff like that. So that's what I like about this deck. Next, for the Searcher cards, 1 Steel and 1 Reinforcement. Then triple Miracle Fusion. And then your removal back row cards, triple MST and Heavy Storm. And last but not least, Reborn, Dark Hole, and Book of Mood. I am trying to figure out a way, think about it. Depends on what happens after Toronto. I'm going to maybe run the triple World of Decree. Depends on what the top major decks are being played. So, if a lot of decks that run a lot of back row, they're being played, then I'm going to run it like this. But if a lot of decks that are popular run a lot of back row, then they'll take out triple MST and put triple World of Decree in, and inside the MSTs. So, next, for the extra deck, you got to run triple zero, because it's absolute zero. And for proxy, 1 shiny, because I don't own one right now. The reason why I run shiny because I do run those lights, so I can Miracle Fusion shiny, and then get a plus with the Stratos. And then just next turn, just goes zero. Shiny actually won me a couple games so far, so I'm liking it a lot. For the Synchros, 1 Catastor, 1 Gaia Knight, 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Dark End, 1 Colossal Fighter. For the Exceeds, you run the Zen Mains, Leviair, Leviathan, and Asicul because of your tour guide. So yeah, like I said, the deck's pretty good. It's testing really well. I'm liking it a lot. It has a lot of plays. Can OTK a lot. And I'm liking it more than Tefnuit Teledad. I think this is more consistent than that. So try it out to see what you guys think of the deck. And that's all for today. PC2.